This episode is sponsored by our pals at cruiseline.com. It's the place where you can find verified reviews from real cruisers just like you and me. Check them out in the description below. So let's talk about saving you some cruise scratch, some green, moolah, whatever you want to call it. Let's save some. We've talked about saving money when booking cruises and saving money once you're on board the ship. We did a full episode on saving money on drinks, and if you head over to our Cruise Gear channel, you'll find episodes where we take you cruise shopping at discount stores. So yeah, we're really trying to cover all angles of this cruising on a budget topic. This episode is all about excursions. That's right, so much fun, but they can be so very expensive. If you're anything like us, excursions can be a real budget killer. We kind of get that YOLO mindset going. Junior tells us that that stands for you only live once, but nobody really says that anymore, Mom. Let's just say that we have a carpe diem thing going on when it comes to excursions. We really have to fight that back sometimes to stay within a budget. But most times, we find a way to embrace the YOLO and cruise within our means. Okay, it's time to belly up to the tip bar, my friends, because we have some tips to share. Don't judge us on this first one, but it has to be said. You ready? Just stay on board. There's no law that says you have to book an excursion or get off the ship when you're on a cruise. Port days are a great time to take advantage of all the ship has to offer. Translation, no crowds. When we find ourselves struggling to find a reasonably priced excursion, we often will just simply choose to stay on board. Do not underestimate this option. Okay, now, let me take my master at stating the obvious hat off and we'll continue. Like most things cruise related, if you book early, you'll likely save some cash. We've heard cruise lines offering up to 20% discounts for booking excursions listed through their website in advance. So head to your cruise line's website as soon as possible, check out the available tours and excursions, and watch for those early booking deals. Speaking of booking with the cruise line, perhaps our biggest money-saving tip is not to book your excursions with the cruise line. What I mean by that is it's absolutely possible to book your own excursions. We do it all the time, and in most cases, the savings are significant. Now, there's a lot to consider when going this route, and too much to cover in this episode, but the good news is we've covered this topic extensively before. We'll put a link or two in the description, but you can also just keyword search excursion on our YouTube channel. That said, we will still sometimes book with the cruise line as well. There are typically a number of factors that go into our decision. Now, if you want to see the port without spending a lot on a fancy excursion, check to see if there's a hop-on, hop-off bus running in the area. Some people call these ho-hos. I know. We love this option. It's a terrific and inexpensive way to explore ports. In most cases, you'll find that these include helpful maps and multilingual recorded commentary. So if you're not careful, you may learn something. You can often save money by organizing your own mini tour through cruise forums as well. Here's how this works. First, find your cruise roll call on whatever website you like to use for doing your cruise research. We use Facebook a lot. Then, you can peek through the message threads and find out if people on your cruise are already planning excursions together, or you can start the party yourself by contacting shore excursion providers for your ports and asking if they offer little group discounts. We did this recently when we were in Vietnam, and we joined a group that was already being organized inside of our roll call. This is an incredible way to save money, and we paid less than half of what similar tours cost with the cruise line. One final option to consider is booking with a shore excursion specialist. Essentially, you're booking through private companies that specialize in shore excursions, kind of like a third party. We don't have a lot of personal experience with this, but we've seen articles citing savings of up to 50%. These companies will typically offer extended support, on-time ship return guarantees, and package deals on lodging, meals, and transportation. Just do an internet search with the keywords shore excursion specialist and you'll find lots of info. Or consider booking your shore excursions through the Shipmate app. Okay, my friends, there's another one on the books. But before we go, Our questions for you are, what is your best money-saving excursion tip? Have you used one of these methods? And if so, how did it work out for you? Thank you all. You are the best. Yes, I'm talking to you. Until next time, friends, we will see you on the high seas.